Okay, hello. We're gonna do a reaction to the mythic character that I saw in the thumbnail is Heimdallr. I forgot that my friend Elroy usually sends me these links as a spoiler tag. Well, I didn't forget. I just okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit of a bad mood. I want to play. Okay, so I just finished Shinobi Art of Vengeance, right? And I had a lot of fun with that game. It was awesome, super cool. And then I had the spectacular idea that I want to play the Ninja Gaiden games because there's a new 16-bit side scroller Ninja Gaiden that came out in July that I want to check out. That could be fun since I had fun with the Shinobi game, which was a side scroller kind of game like that. But then there's also like a brand new Ninja Gaiden 4 that came out, and I was like, I've never played any of the Ninja Gaiden games. Let's go back and play the old ones. Guys, I'm not kidding when I say that Ninja Gaiden 1 is the most bullshit, dog shit, garbage game I've ever played in my fucking life. But I'm gonna get through it because I ain't no bitch. And it's part, unfortunately, it's part of the experience, right? My friend assures me that the second game is peak, so I just need to get through the shit so I can play the good one. God fucking it. Anyways, so I'm a little bit of a bad mood because the game is like the most unfair dog shit. Anyways, it it sucks. It fucking sucks. It's like I think the reason why it sucks is because it's like a game from the 2000s era and like it has tank camera controls which are really shit, and it has like the old school Resident Evil like isometric cameras during combat of all fucking things. So like sometimes I'll just be getting gang banged and all the enemies will be off screen and I just can't fucking do anything about it. I could rant about Ninja Gaiden 1 for a very long time because of how bullshit it is, but this is Faye. let's look at Faye. God damn it. Oh, new intro music. It's kind of tight.
I am Heimdallr,
What up,
god
baby?
of foresight.
How you living?
Be aware that I predict the future.
Oh,
I see your plan.
get fucked, Edelgard. Was she always on a horse? I don't remember. Okay. Mystic Galahorn. So, a special trigger at start of turn grants special cooldown count -1. If defending an ether raids at start of enemy phase, it grants Foresight Snare to allies closest to the bottom of the map within 3 columns centered on unit for 1 turn. Huh. They changed it up a little bit. If not defending an ether raids at the start of enemy phase, if there is only one ally with the highest defense among allies closest to foe, grants Foresight Snare to that ally for 1 turn. So in ether raids defense, she can give it to multiple allies. That's fucked up. That is insanely fucked up. Holy shit, that's fucked up. Anyways. For foes within 303 columns centered on a unit, inflicts attack defense res -5 and neutralize foes bonuses to attack defense and res during combat. Also, she's an anima mythic, isn't she? Yeah. At start of combat, if used HP above a quarter, inflicts penalty on foes attack and res equal to 20% of units res at start of combat. Unit deals plus X damage, excluding AoEs, reduces damage from foes attacks by X during combat, excluding AoEs. X equals the number of allies within 303 columns centered on unit times 5 for a max of 15. So we're going from 14 to 15. And restores 7 HP to unit after combat. Foresight Snare is some fucking bullshit. If foe initiates combat and there were no combat instances on the current turn yet, triggers the following effects. Cancels foes' attacks, completing their action. Inflicts isolation and status preventing counterattacks on foe through their next action. Cancels Foresight Snare granted to your army. Okay, alright. So it's not that bullshit. So I was like, goddamn. Multiple enemies can just have this shit, but after it triggers once, it just stops working for the rest of that turn. So that That's less bullshit, but it's still a bullshit effect. Ugh. Alright. Continue. What other new bullshit do you have? Attack res aria. Oh, good. I mean, I'm assuming it's the same as attack speed aria. An open book enables Kanto remaining min 1 at start of player phase or enemy phase, inflicts exposure, discord, and stall on foes with res less than units of res, and that are within 2 spaces of another foe through their next action. Goodness. Stall making a return after 3 years. At start of combat, if unit HP of a quarter, inflicts attack res -5 on foe. Foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack. Deals damage equal to 20% of units res, excluding AoEs. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by 20% of units res, and grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during the combat. Yeah. What in the fuck? Hone assault, bro. How many fucking different flavors of the same fucking C skill do we need? Jesus Christ. This is Tempest all over again. This is the third fucking Hone, like, what's it called? Insight style skill we've gotten in like 5 months. Start a turn, if units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants 6 attack res and reduce the percentage of foes non-special, reduce damage by XP skills by 50% during combat. To unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn, grants a bonus to units attacking res during combat equal to 2 plus number of allies on the map with the reduced status effect active for 5. Alright, it's all just a side grade, right? But I think Outcry Dull is still the best one because you get like extra true damage with it. This one is just stats. It's kind of like a side grade to Insight Hone. It's fine. Honestly, it's probably better than Insight Hone because you can stack the percent DR piercing. But when it comes to these skills, I think the Outcry Dull is probably the best one. And then I honestly think I prefer whatever that one, I forget what it's called. It comes on the Halloween Nerf Use. It gives you special charges plus the true damage. I think I still prefer that one over this. But like, it's fine, I guess, right? I'm glad that her fodder is not amazing.
As foreseen.
I feel like since I don't play Summoner Duels anymore, I can just skip this character. But if you do play Summoner Duels, this is going to be like the second coming of... It's going to be like when Guidance 4 came out. And if your opponent has Guidance 4 and you don't, you kind of just auto-lose. Because you just give up so much space. I feel like this is kind of like that. Or I guess this is going to be like the second coming of like Valentine's Leon, right? Whereas like it wasn't so condemning if you didn't have Leon, but it gave your opponent like a huge edge. So it's gonna be like that, right? So like if you play Summoner Duels, you should probably get this unit because if your opponent has this unit and you don't, it's gonna create a huge disadvantage against yourself. So I don't like that, obviously, but I don't play Summoner Duels anymore because I think it's bullshit and I don't care. And she's a defense mythic, which doesn't matter that much. I mean, as long as your offense is clean, you can lose. As long as your offense is, like, flawless, you win all your matches, you can lose all your defenses, and you'll still stay in the vault, like, as long as it's not... Like, as long as you have a bonus character. You can lose, like, minus 40 every day and still stay in the vault as long as you win all your matches on offense. So, like, because of that, I don't really care about pulling for her, because she's a defense mythic. Like, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me if my defense loses. I think rank 1 Ether Raids is kind of cringe anyway. Like, as long as I stay in the vault, I truly don't give a fuck. But let's see if the rest of the banner's cool. Emblemike, Eithrun, Eikthrunir, Semblem Sigurd, Legend Sakura, Martha's back, Micaiah, ooh, Leaf, Noelle, Balther, Hother. So, blue is obviously good. It's, you got Micaiah with Balther and, or Hother. So you got Hother, Micaiah sharing with the new Heimdallr. Red is also pretty good. Like, Emblem Ike, having fallen off, like he's still, Lagu's friend 4 is still really good fodder. But, like, you have the new Duo Marth and Balder there, so that's still decent. Unironically, I think Colorless is the one that I like the most. Like, personally, I would love to plus 10 Eekthyrnir. I still think Legend Sakura is fucking bullshit, but I mean, her fodder's good. And honestly, Leaf, I never pulled Leaf, and I wouldn't mind having some Sly Echo laying around, so maybe I'll just snipe Colorless, and because I don't give a shit about having the new defense mythics. So I really don't care if I pull her or not. I mean, maybe I'll still pull blue because Micaiah's there, but like Sigurd's also there, man. Like, I don't need Sigurd. Rip. Just another rerun angle for Micaiah, unfortunately. I just need Micaiah to share with like a new blue that I want to pull for. That's the only way I'm gonna get merges on her. And then green is Heidrun, Milile, and who the fuck is the other green? Wait, is Leaf green? Am I retarded? Don't answer that. I think Leaf is green. Wait, so who's the third colorless then? Wait, is Micaiah colorless? Am I stupid? Wait, Micaiah's colorless, isn't she? Oh, that makes colorless a lot more appealing to me then. Wait, so who's the third green? Okay, so it's Heidrun, Leaf, and Milile is green. Colorless is Eekthyrnir, Micaiah, and Sakura. Ooh. Colorless is a lot more... Okay. This is where I go for Micaiah merges then. Let's go. I don't think I'm going to spend like a dick ton of orbs here, but I think my Eekthyrnir is like +4 or 5. And I have no merges on my Micaiah. She's just +0. Maybe I'll spend like 400 or 500 orbs on this, sniping colorless, and just see if I can get some merges for them. That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. Like I said, I'm perfectly fine skipping blue. I don't care about those defense. Like, I didn't summon for Hother or Balther, so like I really truly don't give a fuck about summoning for Heimdallr. Although that being said, I wouldn't mind getting a Balder to fodder for Celestial form, so I can duplicate that. I was really hoping that the reason I was fine skipping that was I was hoping that Brave Balder would also have Celestial form, but she came with Arch Rival instead. Yeah, maybe that's the plan. I just go ham on colorless. Yeah, that might be the plan. Cool. Well, not ham. I just mean like, I'll at least spark and snipe colorless. Or maybe not snipe. I might pull like the odd red here and there as well. Maybe I'll get Boulder fodder, right? We'll see. I'm not going to go ham in the sense that I'm aiming for a +10, but like if I get lucky, I'll, buy a few orbs. Yeah, Micaiah is colorless. Okay. That's good. Yeah, it's not bad. Honestly, everything on red is good for me too, because I've run out of Ike manuals, so getting getting more Ike for Lagu's friend 4 fodder isn't bad. Even getting Marth isn't bad neither, because he has blue skies, and Hold Guide I never duplicated yet, so if I get a Marth, I can just fodder him to like my Peony or something like that for Hold Guide. Maybe even blue skies, because I don't remember if my Peony has blue skies or not. And then obviously I want Celestial form off of Boulder. Colorless, I just want merges, and Sakura. Honestly, Sakura I'd probably just keep for the fodder unless I just get a bunch of her. Like, if I end up getting a bunch of her over the others, then I'd merge her up, I guess. But Other than that, I probably wouldn't bother. Green. Again, Heimdallr's fodder is not good anymore. I don't think it was even good to begin with. Well, I think she's still like one of the few characters in the game that has Stronghold. The only other game besides her that has Stronghold is like the Spring Plumeria, right? But Stronghold isn't like that useful anymore, really. Belial, what does she have? She has like... Did she have like... Did she come with Bold Fighter 4 or Assault Fighter? I don't remember what she comes with now. She either has that or she has something else. I don't remember. Maybe she has a B skill? No, I don't think she has a B skill. I know she has like a Briar save, right? I think she has a Briar near save. So that's like not terrible, but I think the prize off green is obviously Leaf. Anyways, that's all to say that I will at least spark on this banner, but probably go... Like, I'll probably buy like a pack or two and spend like 300 to 400 orbs on this just to see if I can get like a bunch of merges for Heimdallr, because, or at least maybe make an attempt to finish him off, because he is like, I think he's around +5 somewheres around there. I mean, I don't need another Astra Mythic, but he would be a better one to have compared to what I do have right now. My current +10 Astra Mythics aren't amazing. They're like older ones, so. I mean, I guess I do have that stupid bat, but we don't talk about that. All right. So that being said, let me know what you think, and I'll make a summoning video tomorrow night? ? Depending on how busy I am at work, I am going back to work tomorrow night, so we'll see. Okay. Peace.
We gotta let it get back, but if we can pass on, you know you had to kill her,